Hey guys, welcome back. Another gun for you today. It's 222. Looks like the bluing is actually in pretty good shape. The stock isn't great. The finish is starting to wear away on the bottom side here, and looks like the original sling and swivel pulled itself out of there. Nothing crazy. We're just gonna strip the action out of the stock, strip all the hardware. We're gonna fill some of these holes in, throw some new stain on it, fresh coat of oil, and you know, it'll be fun. Let's dive into it. We're gonna get this ripped apart and get her all fixed up. We like to make them nice and new because a gun ain't a gun if I can't take it out shooting. So let's do it. So let's go ahead and get it tore apart. We're gonna get this stock off of here. Really similar setup to the one that we just tore apart. We've got an action screw, and a small screw holding the trigger guard on. Trigger guard will fall off. The action will fly up out of there. So we're gonna get this over in the acetone. While we're here, we might as well just take the sight off. And we'll go ahead and do a good cleaning on this. I mean, we have it, we may as well. The only other thing we have to do with this stock is we've got a blown out hole for a sling swivel here. It should be simple enough. We're gonna go over and get this thrown into our vat of acetone. Look at how high-tech my tub of acetone is. Look at how high-tech my stock weight is. Now that that's done, let's go ahead over and we're gonna strip this down just a little bit just so we can give it a good cleaning with some steel wool and give it a fresh oil. That way, this one can be done. Take a look at exactly what this is. It looks like a Savage 340B chambered in 222. Cool. Okay. Need a tiny Allen to take off this. This isn't particular to this rifle. That's just any sling swivel. Hello. Beautiful. And a bolt. Go check out my other videos. I've got like 3 or 4 of these style videos where we're working on guns. Just go check them out. I'm not the best at doing the YouTube, but they're gonna get better. So, and if you like this kind of content, leave me a like and subscribe. Drop down into the comments. Tell me what I did wrong. Just trying to do the job and do it right, or at least as right as I'm capable of. Okay, back to the video. Let's go check on our stock. Let's just take a peek. All the finish is starting to bloom out of the checkering. Enough to make you want to throw up, but it's normal. There really wasn't any finish left on this gun. You can already see it starting to dry and it's starting to turn a gray color. We're gonna let that soak overnight. So now we're done cleaning it. Got the stock soaking. Let's go ahead and get a coat of oil on this and get the parts set off to the side so that whenever it comes time, we can throw it back together. Oh, hello, there's light. The only thing that I use on guns, this is 10 weight non-detergent oil. And the reason that I use this is because I do a lot of bluing. So I use this on all my bolt action rifles, anything that I just finished bluing or anything that I'm cleaning. I use break-in oil on all my handguns or semi-automatics just because it helps everything wear together. You know what I mean. There's all kinds of things hidden under there. Gonna come in tomorrow evening, put a plug in the bottom of that stock so that we can get a standard sling swivel in it, and then we'll be good to go. We'll start staining. We'll be able to stain both stocks. We've got this one to finish up. It's been a nightmare, but it's been a good nightmare because we do things like this. It's a beauty. Look at that. We took that from being completely wiped down to nothing to fresh blue job. Go check that video out. Next time you see me, we'll be doing stocks. So we had just got the stock soaking in acetone. We're over that now. Turned out really, really well. A wonderful piece of walnut. The only things that we have to do, got one mild ding here, and we're just gonna sand that right out of it. And we've also got to get a plug up here where the sling swivel goes. I've got a nice piece of dowel that I'm gonna go ahead and epoxy in place. So that's what I'm gonna do now. That's where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start by drilling a 3/8 inch hole right here. We're just gonna go ahead and glue a dowel in there. It's gonna be hidden by a sling swivel anyway, so ain't no thing but a chicken. Now we're just gonna mix up our epoxy real good. I'm using a screwdriver because I can run it on a wire wheel easily, and I'm all out of paintbrushes. Let's go ahead. We're gonna put it right inside the hole. Take our dowel. I'm gonna put my finger on the bottom side. I'm just gonna get this baby just like that. Now we've got an antenna. It looks really good. Let's get a little sawed. We're gonna let this tack up a little bit. I'm not gonna sand today, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm only gonna do 400 on this one. It's gonna be a satin finish anyway. I would say it's pretty damn good. Minor issue here, the heel was definitely cracked. We're gonna get some acetone on this, get it all cleaned out, as well as this piece, and I'm gonna mix some epoxy together. We're gonna go ahead and glue it and clamp it. Luckily it happened now and not when the gun was done, because then I can tell you, I would not be too happy at all, but sometimes it takes a good close eye to be able to look it over. All we gotta do now is close up shop, so I'll see you tomorrow. Our dowel is looking beautiful. Our glue here, it's looking okay. We're gonna get it all sanded, get it prepped for stain. I think with this one, we're gonna go with a nice dark red color. 320, 400, 600. That is beautiful. As you know, finished her all up, sanded, wet sanded, raised the grain, sanded again. Now we're gonna stain. This is gonna be a slightly different color than the last one that we did. So I haven't tested this color out yet, but if it's bad, then we'll just strip it and start over. So let's let that dry. That's coat 1. Ready for coat 2. Nick's here. He's behind the camera. Ready? It's time for an oil finish. We're gonna be adding Tru-Oil to it. This one's gonna be a satin finish, so I don't need to put 38,952 coats on it. I've got about 7 on it right now, which would be more than enough for a satin finish. But all I'm looking to do now is fill in the grain. I'm almost there. A couple more coats, maybe 2, and it's gonna be ready to sit and cure. Final coat on the 340. This one's really important. If you get the runs on the final coat, you're gonna be fucking mad. You're gonna be so mad. Ask a guy who knows. Be really careful, go over it twice. I'm gonna be honest, I already went ahead and did the final diddly-doos. The stock has been curing for about 4 days. Once it cures, all you need to do is run some steel wool over it. I typically run steel wool with either water or mineral spirits with it. You can also use white Scotch-Brite. Once you get your finish where you want it, grab yourself a toothbrush. This only pertains to you guys that are refinishing a stock that has checkering in it. Grab a toothbrush, get a bowl, half and half Tru-Oil mineral spirits, and just, you know, just like that. Rub it into the checkering. That's the last thing you want to do. We got to get the action back into the stock. Luckily, we don't have any major teardown to do, no trigger groups or nothing to put together. So it should be pretty quick. Let's finish it. Barrel to action. We've got our stock. Trigger guard, 2 action screws. Boop, 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 boop. A rear screw for the trigger guard. That's pretty. Bolt. Scope, 4 sight screws for the sight. Another one saved from the clutches of time, and I can tell you, this Savage 340 is just incredible. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, leave me a like and subscribe. If you don't like this kind of content, drop down into the comments. Let me know how I can make it better, or even better, tell me how you would have done it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.